Guess what we're doing? Oh wow, someone's already here. Hey, Chaley, how are you doing? I remember that name. Ah, I remember your story. That's very rare. I usually don't remember stories. We're going to see what your spirit guides want you to take a look at. For the collective, we're going to do 3 timelines. So we're going to figure out, we're going to get a goddess card to figure out which is which. That's what. Now let's see. Ooh, the energy's big. Thank you, Creator Source Love, for flowing the love energy today and every day. Flowing into us and through us, clearing and transmuting anything that is not for our highest good. Just turn that right on into the love. Whee! Ignore my outfit. I thought I was getting ready to mow. And then, you know how it is. The Spirit's like, we got something for you to do real quick. And then they turn on my third eye and my crown and on to super glow mode. And my nose is itching and I just can't even. All right, let's see. Where's my comment section on here? There. Oops. What? Why isn't this playing? Oh, did you guys know if you double tap the screen, it gives the thumbs up button? It does the thumbs up if you double tap the screen. Hey, double tap the screen, everyone. I just now learned that today. I wish I could heart people's. It's not fair that I can't even put a heart on stuff when somebody comments. So I'm just going to say it. I heart you. Alright, let's see here. Is it... What's my chat settings on? Not top messages. All the messages. All of them are the top. Thank you. Alright. Whee, this is fun. Thank you, Creator Source Love, for allowing me to bring through the messages that they need to hear right when they need to hear them. For their highest good, for the highest good of all of us, the one, the all, the we. And every timeline that we are processing right now. Alright. Thank you for allowing my voice to bring healing to everyone who hears it. As always, well, let's just let all 3 of them come out and then we'll see what happens here. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Is that the only one that flipped? Yep. Okay. Oh, I like seeing you! I like seeing you too. Oh. Thank you, Creator Source Love, for bringing us messages from this deck of cards. No. We can't do like 12 timelines. Oh, wow. So these are just going to be just for that one collective. That's amazing. And that'll be the monkey in the middle, I guess, because that's how it happened. A lot of, ooh. This is going to be the heavy one. What? Can we put it last? Because everybody probably don't want to sit through it, eh? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this one that came out first, and then Pele came out second, and then you. You are the heavy duty one. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, let's put you over here. And then let's put you over here also. Alright, now Flora will be the first group. We're going to get some Holy Spirit messages on top of that. And then we'll get some angel song messages on top of that. And then we'll go to the next group. We won't even make you sit through all the shuffling. Oh, all right, where was I? Today. Spirit guides. I heard and ancestors. Well, that's kind of, well, okay, yeah, not always. It's not always that your ancestors are also your spirit guides. Sometimes they are. And ancestors. All right. The first one is Flora. And the timestamp is 6:47. All right. Let's get some of these. Well, let's go ahead and read this. Flora, flourishing one, was the Roman goddess of all flowers, gardens, and spring. She is the embodiment of all nature. Her name has come to represent all plant life. She is especially a goddess of flowers, including the flower of youth. Her festival of unrestrained pleasure, the Floralia, was celebrated at the end of April and beginning of May. This festival was probably the origin of the Maypole dance and the gathering of bouquets of flowers, symbolizing the bringing of spring and new life into the world. She gives charm to youth, aroma to wine, sweetness to honey, and fragrance to blossoms. Flora teaches us to honor growing things, both inside and outside us. She is a reminder to pay attention to pleasure, to the beauty of spring, and to new life wherever it is found. Oh, she's sideways, sorry. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Now, let's get some clarification on the mess. So they're starting, okay, so pay attention to nature, for sure. New life showing up, new mission. Maybe someone changed timelines. Let's see. Let's put that there. These things. Can you see it? I can't see it. All right. Let's see here. Flora group. Oh, whoops, I just saw a card upside down. Yes, I did. There it is. The new moon card was upside down. All right. Oh. All right, let's see what we get. For Flora, clarification, information on the situation, what the spirit guides and ancestors want the Flora group, group 1, to know about right now. Family issues came out first. Let me clear the deck here. Oh man, somebody in your family is using you, being selfish. It says, I kept you around for the benefits of my own selfish wants. So your spirit guides want you to notice, Escape to the woods. Take action, no fear. And then, wow, miracle. And then do what feels right and be brave. We're going to do personal readings at the end of these collective readings. One of these must be yours, or you wouldn't be here. Oh boy, okay. Man alive, the energy is nuts right now. Crystal Healing card came out. Alright. Someone is wearing a mask. Alright. I didn't put them down right. I gotta put them to where they can line up. Let's see. Is this someone in your family? Yes. This is the family person that kept you around for selfish reasons. After someone is wearing a mask is the reminder to be a boss with love and patience. So maybe this person was not. Be brave, bold, true, and loving in everything came out next to take action, no fear. And after being a boss with love and patience. Take yourself out on a date. Go to dinner by yourself. Treat yourself like you are dating you. Buy yourself a flower. Get your favorite dessert. And this is landing next to miracle. Miracles happen when you treat yourself like you love yourself. Then, I could not tell you how I felt and I regret it, is landing next to do what feels right, be brave. And then, we got the OnlyFans card, which is landing next to Crystal Healing in the line with family issues. Not know what that means. You'll have to figure it out. It may not apply to you at all. Childhood PTSD came out next. My mercies. After OnlyFans and next to someone is wearing a mask and kept you around for their own selfish reasons. So there's some childhood PTSD surrounding this situation. It may have come out on social media somehow. What else for the first group? Mercy. Beam your heart glow of love at everyone. Landing next to be a boss with love and patience also, you know. Rite of passage, initiation. Next to be brave, bold, true, and loving in everything. And take action, no fear. A new city. After rite of passage, same in the same line with miracle and self-care. Shine your light into the darkness is next. In the same line with do what feels right and be brave. And telling people how you really feel. Tell people how you feel. Tell people how you feel. I heard that. What else? Love without reasons literally flew out with always act from love. This one's landing next to childhood PTSD and the person wearing a mask and the selfishness and all that. Anything else? On top of the take yourself out on a date and go to dinner, it says take a bubble bath and light some candles. What? Light some candles, maybe heat up some Campbell's, I don't know. Maybe somebody here likes to eat soup while they're taking a bubble bath. But pamper yourself regardless. They're being very clear. You need to pamper yourself. Love yourself first and the most, always. Be brave, be fearless, be bold, be truth, be loving. And brother came out under that self-care and next to rite of passage, being brave, taking action. We'll see what else comes out next. To clarify brother. Thank you, Creator Source Love, for bringing something more for the first group. Right now. Right now. I should have believed in you came out after brother. And that's landing next to new city. Do not base today on what happened in the past. Release your fear and be brave. And that's landing next to shine your light into the darkness and telling people how you feel and doing what feels right and being brave about it. Be brave, be brave, be brave. Keeps coming out. Be brave, be brave. Oh, look, your last card. Start writing that book. You got a storybook in you. Put it on paper or put it in digitals. Whatever you got to do it now. Right now. All right, that's the end of the first group. Let me mix these cards back in so they don't come back out together again on accident, at least. Well, that was a very clear message. Be brave. Heal your childhood wounds. Forgive everyone, even if they did take advantage of you, even if they were a big fat liar, even if they, no matter what, just forgive them. You don't have to let them stay in your life. You're perfectly allowed to walk away from people who have done you wrong, but release the resentment. I know it's hard. Sometimes it can take a long time. Sometimes it takes a long time to get over that wound, that hurt, that soul wound, like they tore a chunk out of you with what they've done. But you have to try every day. Try practicing Ho'oponopono to release all of that. Oh no, I forgot to get the song messages. Good thing I was looking over here. Get a song message for group number 1. Out of my mind, back in 27 or so minutes. We're already doing it. That's my reminder to go live. But we're already doing it. I have to set reminders because sometimes I'm in the middle of something and I'm like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do the thing. I'm just going to put these in all kinds of different places. Song message for group number 1. Oh, my fingers. No, come on now. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. Come on now. I gotta get a grip, you guys. Somebody say it. Get a grip. Oh, wow. Get a grip. Alright, oops. Song for group 1 before I forget again, because I've got Swiss cheese with the big holes, memory bank. Stuff just falls through. There it came. Aw. Lonely by Joe Hertler and the Rainbow Seekers is your only song, because the other side says practice self-care and take a pause. Wow, that's amazing. It goes right along with your reading. Dun dun dun! You're welcome. Well, that was super fun times. Alright, let's go to group number 2. Pele! Let's get the timestamp for Pele. $2024, that's funny. Right, meow. This year. Pele says, for group number 2, Pele. Pele is the fiery Hawaiian volcano goddess, the daughter of the earth goddess Haimea. Pele came to Hawaii on a boat. Killed in a fight with her sister, the ocean, she took refuge in the glowing cauldron of Mount Kilauea, where she receives the souls of the dead and regenerates them with fire. In tempestuous relationship with Kamapua'a, the ferocious pig god, she is portrayed as a jealous goddess, her rages manifesting as volcanic eruptions. Revered by Hawaiians even today, she carries the force of the volcano with its molten lava flow, which even in destruction creates new land. Pele stands for the molten, fierce aspect of life that is unable to do anything halfway. She reminds us that even in the midst of fiery eruption, there is creation and new life. I love this card. So wonderful. Oh, let's get the shiny off. Can we get the shiny off? There we go. Don't forget to double tap the screen and give me a thumbs up, you guys. I learned that you can double tap the screen for the thumbs up today. So we're getting pretty fancy around here, learning new things every day. Yep. Yep. Alright, let's clear the energies a little bit before we start on shuffling for the messages for group 2 from your spirit guides and your ancestors. Oh, pork. Just dropped my Palo Santo into the candle wax like a goofball. Well, hopefully it'll still burn. Yep, still burns. Some for you? Right. Alright. Oh my goodness, I'm falling out of my chair. I drink water. This is thirsty work. We're going to do personals after we get done with the 3 groups of the collective. I'll start taking down names when I get done. Make sure you're a subscriber. Apparently we're channeling Porky Pig today, so stay tuned. $2024, Pele. 2024. Oh, of course. The boss's wife or partner. Oh my word. Are you kidding me? I'm so sorry if this is your timeline. Sex worker came out next. Boss's wife is a whore. Pardon my Spanish. I didn't say that. Pele said that. We got LinkedIn. So something about work. Connections. Work connections. An unexpected event also came out with those. I never call people names like that. That was not me. Like, I have respect for sex workers. I know that people get in terrible places and things happen and you have to do things for money or, heaven forbid, drugs. Union of Opposites came out after unexpected event. Develop your psychic abilities and use them to help others. Be the love. Bad Apple is coming out next to the boss's wife or partner. This could be the boss's husband too, I guess. Either way. Oh no, they're putting out negativity that's coming right back to them. Mercy. Anyway, as I was saying, I know people who have been taken advantage of by people when they were in a really horrible place and made them do things that were really horrible, that they would never have done under any normal circumstance. And that's the whole thing, like, with forgiveness and letting that stuff go. You have to forgive yourself too, because sometimes when we are mentally or vibrationally, emotionally in a horrible place, horrible things happen. We do horrible things when we are not operating at our highest. So you got to let that go and forgive yourself and release all of that. And just focus on being the best person, operating from a place of love. Always. Always, always, always. That's all. That's all. Okay, so, let's see. Now that I come out of my... Where were we? Where was I? So negativity will be brought back to you. Sex worker. Someone is on the DL. So it's behind the scenes. This isn't a public thing. This is something that nobody knows. Thunderstorm came out next to unexpected event. And then surrender, union of opposites. Sing. Develop your psychic abilities and use them to help others. Has sing coming out next to it. Singing helps raise your vibration, you know. Astral travel came out next. Next to Bad Apple and the boss's partner. Is somebody like trying to come to you in your dreams, like interfere with your dreams? Is somebody like sending you bad things on purpose? Yes. Oh! Stop. The throat thing happened. So as soon as I thought in my mind, this negativity that's being brought back to them is purposefully, they put purposeful negativity towards you out there. They literally, purposefully cause you harm. And they're going to get it. They're going to get it. Oh, and they're afraid of you because they know they're going to get it. Look at that. They know. They know karma is a swift, feisty, accurate bitch. Pardon my Spanish. They must have tried to come at you in your dreams and you whooped them, and now they're really afraid of you. They had to have F-A-F-O. Found out. Some kind of flooding car. I don't know what this flooding is for, either by natural or plumbing or emotional flooding or what this flooding is talking about. But it came out after I'm afraid of you, and it's in line with the whole work situation and someone being sneaky and undercover about their sneaky, terrible behaviors in secret. And then Not Your Tribe came out after that. Next to Thunderstorm and Unexpected Event. So you found out about all this betrayal. Or you are right now. Because we're telling on folks around here. What else do your spirit guides want you to be aware of? Your ancestors want you to know about? Your ancestors are taking care of this. Taking care of it. It is nothing for you to worry about. You need to do nothing. Just keep singing, singing, singing. Oh, you can develop your own psychic abilities. That way you know. That way you probably already knew. Whenever that little feeling hits you, like when someone smiles and it looks like a big plastic face to you, that's because it is. Trust it. Always trust your gut. Trust what you see. Trust what you hear. When someone says, I love you, and it sounds like they just said, Michigan is right next to Florida, or I have some swampland in Mississippi to sell you, you know that's a freaking terrible thing. Like that's a lie. It's a big fat lie. You can feel it clear into your bones, clear into your bone marrow. Not your tribe. And the first card I see after that is leave the state. Oh, fork! Are you kidding me? Who is this? Honey, pack up your bags. New location. Leave the state, new location. You gotta be kidding. And then the next one, rental car. And then the next one, harassment at work. This person was causing problems for you at work. They were shenaniganing with other people at work against you. Bunches of lies have been told. Bunch of sneaking around, plotting and planning was done. There were gatherings in your name. I just heard there were gatherings in your name. As I'm looking at someone is on the down low, like these people got together behind the scenes and plotted. These people pretended they weren't even friends or had problems with each other, trying to mess with you. Because they're afraid of you. This person, so either this person has issues with their stomach or intestines, like gut issues, or you do, or it made you sick. This stress, harassment at work. It's landing next to flooding, so somebody's got the screaming, squalling, gotta goes from whatever. But that's going to be a confirmation about something for someone. And then manifestation came out. Ideas become reality. Thoughts are things. And that's landed in the line with unexpected event, thunderstorm, and not your tribe. So they've manifested their own thunderstorms, their own unexpected events, and they forgot to love unconditionally, always, always, always. That must have been what you were doing, but you need to leave the state with that. Surrender. This love unconditionally came in with leave the state, surrender, and union of opposites. Mercy. This is a story. Group number 2, awakening. New location. Next to new location, we have awakening. In the same line with develop your psychic abilities and use them to help others. Oh boy. Anything else for group 2? Stepmother is in line with the boss's wife. Could be your stepmom. It doesn't like the boss's wife, like your dad's wife. Could be your... What? So that adds a whole new facet to this timeline, doesn't it? It could possibly be something to do with your stepmom or your mom, your mom. I almost dropped everything. Ooh! Paternal grandmother came out with time to transform and do not seek revenge, forgive and release. They will learn the lesson God's way. So I think your grandma on your dad's side is one of your ancestors they were referring to, who's with you, helping you transform, helping you awaken, helping you process some crap. Do not seek revenge. Forgive and release. They're going to learn the lesson. God's way is in the line with unexpected event and thunderstorm, and where we were talking about they manifested their own demise. Can you imagine that? This is a doozy of a reading. What's this other one? Oh boy. Guilt, shame, greed, envy, jealousy, thievery, gossip, slander, not from love, not from God, not from source. Therefore, those are karmic. Those are going to take away from your happiness and mess up your life. So these people were greedy and jealous and envious, and they were gossiping and slandering and even thieving. Oh, I just got a tickle in my throat as the thought came in my head. Messing with your money. Who is this? I'm sending you a big fat hug and a kiss on the cheek. So you need to get away from all of that. That energy is not for you. Leave the state. That's in the line with leave the state. Anything else? Well, shorts that just hit the ground. Someone is wearing a mask. So they were pretending like they weren't greedy, pretending like they weren't jealous, pretending like they liked you. Oh, and they're an addict. Falling in the same line with stepmother, falling in the same line with the boss's wife or partner. The bad apple. Next card out. This is landed next to your paternal grandmother. Stand up for those without a voice. Yeah, instead of standing up for you, these people were ganging up on you behind your back. People who you thought were your friend. People who you did things for and helped out. Wow. Anything else for group 2? I thought number 3 was going to be the doozy. This is a doozy too. Cup of tea came out next to time to transform. Under stand up for those without a voice. Under addict. Maybe some of you need to help work with addicts. Help them recover. Help them get better. Oh, hold on. Don't fall on the floor. Whatever you do. Okay, so these came out weird. Some of them are right side up. And some of them were upside down, and I don't know which is first, so we're going to do it like this. Someone was spying, or was spying on you, is spying on you, maybe even to this day. The addict. Aha! I already said it, and look, it came out, stealing from you. There it is. There's that greediness. Something about the full moon. This is landing next to someone is wearing a mask and awakening. So I'm thinking that something was exposed during the full moon. About how this addict is obsessed with you. Mercy. Look at the challenges you faced as lessons. Grit to shine you up and go beaming. This is landing next to stand up for those without a voice. I owe you an explanation and an apology comes out next. But you have to forgive them even if you don't get the apology, you know. The explanation and apology is for their benefit, for their karmic debt. It might help them not have to suffer so much karma, but as far as your forgiveness and letting it go, you have to do that anyway. Let it go. Voodoo practitioner blocked. So I had a thing in my head over here when I said they purposely sent you things to cause you harm. I think they literally tried to practice some kind of ceremony where I said they gathered in your name, like your name. Oh, but it was blocked. And that's probably why this thunderstorm, this unexpected event, this ancestor comeuppance is coming so hard for them. But the worst is over for you. You're on the upswing. Let's get one more card here before we get a song. For group 2, just one more. The worst is over. So, and that's after the stealing, like they can't steal from you anymore either. Oh, wow. I can see how toxic I was to you, and I'm trying to be better. So someone in this group may be feeling a little guilty for the horse feathers they've perpetrated on you. They might reach out. Oh, that might be what that was. Like, they know they owe you an explanation and an apology because they're suffering right now. They're going through it right now. And they know in their gut, their intuition is telling them why it's happening is because of how horrible they were. Well, congratulations, you're waking up. Whoever you are, perpetrating problems on group number 2 in the collective. Shame, 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 shame. But we love you anyway. All right, song message. Let's get a song message for group number 2. Oh my goodness, I can't even. I know how to shuffle. Don't make fun of me. This one. Okay. Give them what they want to hear, what they want to sing to. Tell them what they need to look up and pay attention to. Thank you. You got a couple more than the other group did. Burning up my time. Pigeons playing ping pong. Dreamweaver, Gary Wright. Side B. What's my age again? Blink 182. And Closer, the Chainsmokers featuring Halsey. Da da da. Da, da, da. Yay. Alright. Now, we're going to do the third group next, and that one had a whole bunch of goddesses. So we'll see what that means. This one was a doozy. I'm sending healing out to whoever this was perpetrated on. The worst is over. Things are getting better. You got to relocate, though. Oh. That whole town is toxic. I just heard. The whole town is toxic. The whole town is toxic. Maybe it's something to do with the land, the water. Oh, the water. Get your well water tested. Like really tested for chemical contaminants. There might be a place nearby you that is leaking into the groundwater or has contaminated the groundwater, and your entire area is corrupt. It's making my throat hurt. Oh my. That's a big thing. If you got bad water in your area, get out of there. I don't care if you have to give that house away. Vamonos! Get out of there. You cannot live in poison. You deserve to live. Relocate immediately, if not sooner. Like yesterday. Do it yesterday. Not right now. Yesterday. It brings to mind Flint, Michigan. That water is still act like that. Just get out of there. Get out. Relocate. You got to have family somewhere in some other state. Just couch surf. Do what you have to do in order to be not dead. So that's a message. Man, Chaley. That was a doozy of a reading. Man, my nose is itching. All right. Group number 3. Oh, I wonder if I have any lemonade in the refrigerator. Thank you, Creator Source Love, for flowing the river of healing love energy through every single tiny speck of my being, energetically and physically. Clearing and transmuting any interference. Let's turn mine into jackpot contents. That way my bucket of prizes will be bigger. Anything negative sent to me gets to be my jackpot. My jackpot. Thank you for finding a jackpot. Some for you. Hi, Chaley. I'm good. How are you doing? How are things progressing? All right, group 3. Where do I hide your pile? 'Cause you did get a pile of the goddesses, and I'm not sure what that means for you. I got ashes everywhere. Hey guys, don't forget double tap the screen, and that puts a thumbs up on here, and that's wonderful. Ooh, I need a drink. Oh yes. Oh. Got my lemonade with my cherry powder in it for my vitamin C detoxifying my body. I haven't smoked a cigarette in six or 7 days. I can't even remember. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at my phone timeline on my maps to see when I last even bought any. That's fun. I mean, I could have several times, but I didn't. I bought groceries instead. Fortuna. The Roman goddess Fortuna was the same as an earlier Italian goddess who presided over the earth's abundance and controlled the destiny of all human beings. Her name, derived from Vortumna, she who turns the year about, came to symbolize the capriciousness of life and luck, the vagaries of fate as the wheel of life turns around. Her festival was celebrated in October. Fortuna gives us a way to approach the ups and downs of life, a perspective that can offer us some equanimity as we proceed on our journey. Then, oh, Mary. Mary is most closely allied to the Middle Eastern moon goddesses. Like them, she is a creator goddess. Associated with both the heavens and the sea or other waters, she is worshipped by Catholics as the moon of the church and as Stella Maris, the star of the sea. The moment of the Annunciation is when she confronts the truth of her own great creativity, symbolized by Gabriel, the angel of truth, made from fire. This is the moment at which she accepts the imperative to create, the need to bring forth life from the very center of her being. Mary is the goddess as womb, as source of all life and of regeneration. She is the mother of mercy and infinite compassion, the one we turn to in times of need. She is a reminder that compassion toward oneself fosters creativity. She reminds us to be gentle with ourselves. Then, Celine. It's weird how 2 in a row they're actually cradling another person, holding someone else, or in the first one, she's actually holding cards in her hand. Can you see it? She has a butterfly mask on her face, but also a deer and a lion. Wow. All right, Celine. Look at that one again. Selene, queen of the starlit heavens, is the ancient Greek goddess of the moon. She carries the moon across the sky in a white chariot driven by winged horses or bulls. She is the totality of the moon, with its waxing into fullness and waning into darkness. Selene fell in love with a mortal, Endymion. I hope I didn't butcher your name, buddy. When she descended to the earth to join Endymion, he fell into a deep sleep from which he never awoke. Selene continued to visit him nightly. In later Greek mythology, Selene represented the full moon, while Artemis represented the crescent or waxing moon, and Hecate the waning and dark moon. Hence, Selene is Phoebe, meaning bright, shining. She is traditionally represented with the crescent moon as a diadem. Selene represents the fullness of life, incorporating all phases of light and darkness in her shining. Yes. Love your shadow side. Integrate it. Love it. Appreciate it for what it is. You need your shadow in order to have the light. You have to know the darkness in order to know the light. Next, Inanna. Oh. Inanna is the ancient Sumerian mother goddess, both the protector of grain and the queen of heaven. She combines earth and sky. Powerful, self-sufficient, passionate, and many-sided. She is a fertility goddess as well as the source of the earth's wells, springs, and rivers. Each year, Inanna descends to the underworld to resurrect her consort Dumuzi. At each of the 7 gates, she leaves one of her garments behind until, naked, she meets her sister Ereshkigal, queen of the underworld. Ereshkigal kills Inanna and hangs her on a hook until Inanna herself is resurrected and returns to life. Inanna is a representation of the many facets that go into being feminine, as well as a guide into the dark places of psychological and spiritual death and disintegration. And then the last one Epona. Epona from Celtic Gaul was especially worshipped as a protectress of horses, a bringer of fecundity to mares, and a giver of well-being to foals. She was the only Celtic goddess to be adopted by the Romans. A lunar goddess, Epona is often depicted with a cornucopia, a symbol of abundance and plenty. Like the symbol of the horse, she is a bringer of fertility, a source of inspiration, and a figure of death. A psychopomp on the soul's final journey. As late as the 12th century, Irish kings underwent a ceremony of symbolic birth from Epona in her form of a white mare as part of claiming their kingship. In ancient days, a king was ritually wedded to the goddess as part of becoming king. Comfortable in both the realm of life and that of death, Epona is a strong symbol of independence, nurturing, intuitive understanding, instinct, and vitality. Wow. All right, in a life. Group number 3. All right, let's see if we can get some information from your spirit guides and ancestors. What the heck you're supposed to be thinking about in addition to these wonderful stories that remind you of certain things as they were meant to. Anger issues came out. Got some rave therapy last night. What is rave therapy? Oh, wait, you went to a rave. Dancing is so good. Oh, oh. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Be respectful, be joy, be love. Own your shadow side, love it. Anger issues. Shadow side. Light and dark. Like we've already heard this. Cause and effect, do unto others. New business is landing next to anger issues. Spiritual quest, calling, or mission is under new business. Watch for the butterflies, the birds, the bees, the signs in nature. Lies have been told. That's coming next to cause and effect. Uh-oh. Brother is coming out next to new business and anger issues. Start writing that book is coming out next to spiritual quest. Separate ways is coming out next. Someone needs to choose. And that's landed next to the lies have been told and cause and effect. All right. Anything else? Bad timing is landing next to brother. And then we got negative mindset. I regret how terribly I treated you is landing next to separate ways. Next to someone needs to choose, pack a suitcase. And then, I am not good enough for you. So there's that. Beam your heart glow of love at everyone, it says. Part of your spiritual quest, your calling, your mission. Anything else? Someone or you are on the spectrum, or someone around you, and it's affecting your timeline. It's affected how they treat you. You might have went separate ways because of it. Own the shadow side of you that can't deal with someone who's on the spectrum. Heal whatever it is within you that gets too triggered. because those kinds of things have to be forgiven immediately, if not sooner. All right, what's next? Thank you, Creator Source Love. Thank you for bringing messages from our spirit guides and our ancestors. Next to pack a suitcase, we got allow death and transformation to be a lesson. That was a big old kerfluffle of cards that came out also. So fill your cup to overflowing and serve others from your saucer. Cousin came out. Next to beam your heart glow of love at everyone, but also in the line with someone has a negative mindset. Wait a minute here. What we got here? Oh wow. Oh no. So on the spectrum, next to that is landing windfall. And I regret how terribly I treated you in separate ways. So it's also landing under fill your cup to overflowing. You got fake friend coming out next. Next to allow death and transformation and pack a suitcase and lies have been told and cause and effect. We got the lungs card. I'm not a doctor. I don't offer medical advice. And then time to move away. Get to know your inner child. Revisit painful events to forgive all and heal. You have to forgive the ones who treated you terribly, even if they don't apologize. Cheater came out next, and that's landing next to fake friend. Lies have been told. Cause and effect due unto others. And then the last card is envy. Envy. That's probably why the lies were told. Wow, alright. That was something else. Let's see what we can do here. Mercy. Do song messages for group 3. Losing my mind. All right, songs for group 3. Anything. Last one awake, Joe Hertler and the Rainbow Seekers. And on the other side, Days I Will Remember, Tyrone Wells. There we go. Now we did it. All right. Start the personal readings on what your spirit guides and ancestors want you to be aware of or take a look at or work on or whatever. First I have to run it. Let's see here. Turn the light up on this so I can read. Comments. Oh, what just happened? Okay. You can ask a question like of your spirit guides and we'll see if the cards answer it for you. Yeah, absolutely. And then like if when I'm doing a reading, like as we progress, if something, like if you need clarification, absolutely. Make sure you guys subscribe, you guys. Let's see here. So I'm going to see if anybody's still here. We have Chaley came in first. Ooh, I gotta hurry up because I do have to pee. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to do the timestamp on the third group. I'm gonna have to see what the goddess was too. Man, I was out of my mind. Alright. Then Chaley. KK, are you still here? Sherelle. Simran? My eyes are already blurry and here it is only 1:30 in the afternoon. Awesome. Alright, if anybody else is still here besides Chaley, don't forget to speak up and let me know you want a personal reading from your spirit guides and ancestors. Chaley will be up first because she was the first in the room. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta run over there and do the thing. Oh. Happy to over here taking a nap. Little bit of black salt. Protect my space a little better. Feel a little. I had some little shenanigans going on when we were doing the collective stuff. Oh, it was crazy. My throat kept getting interfered with. People don't want you telling their secrets. It pisses people off. Guess what? I don't care. The truth will be spoken. So it is. Every time. Maybe, what is it? It's only 1 o'clock or something. 2 o'clock. It's only 2 in the afternoon my time. I'll probably get back on tonight and do another live event for just a general collective overall quickie with the karmic deck. The liars and lovers and lawyers, oh my deck that I wrote. The biggie, the big biggie. We'll do that this evening. So make sure you're subscribed and turn on your notifications. Probably do it in about 7 hours or 8 hours from now. Give me time to get something to eat. Maybe take a nap, reboot. Awesome. All right. So Chaley's timestamp. Oh yeah, don't forget number 3 timestamp. $73:22, 1 hour, 13 minutes, 22 seconds. Hee. How fun is that? Alright, we've already been at this an hour. Well, that's because the Pele reading was a doozy. And then number 3 was no slouch either. Heck, the first one was like, what, 14 minutes? I think the second one was probably 6 or 7 days. And I think I got lost on the third one a couple months ago. Pretty sure. Alright, let's see what you have for Chaley from this goddess deck. Thank you, Source. Love. Oof. For flowing into us and through us. Always, always clearing and transmuting anything that is not for our highest good. Thank you for bringing messages to tell us what our spirit guides and ancestors want us to know about right now. For today. Right now. In our neck of the woods. What is going on that we need to know about? Which goddess card can tell the proper story today? Goodness. Must be gonna be for snake eating. Oh, this is the one with the dolphins. These cards are so beautiful. And the hummingbird. I think that's a hummingbird. Can you see the dolphins? They're like right there. I'm a rock star. Chaley, you're so sweet. Aw. I'm going to get that framed. I want to do a screenshot. I love this one. I named a dog after this goddess. This is Hina. This is the other Hawaiian goddess. You're a mermaid too? We should be best friends. So Hina is said by some to be the greatest of Polynesian goddesses. In certain tellings, she is the original creator of the world, the creator of the goddesses and the gods, and of human beings. One story tells of her love affair with an eel who is killed. She buries his head, and several days later, the first coconut tree springs forth from the grave. Hina is perhaps best known as the woman who lives in the moon. There, she creates beautiful tapa cloth from the bark of the mulberry tree, which we see as clouds surrounding the moon. Hina represents that part of ourselves that creatively brings forth nourishment, even in the midst of what appears to be death and decay. Yes. Aboard unicorn. Completely get that. That's an awesome card. I love this card. I love that you got this card. I gave that dog away to someone who, she just fell in love with this lady. And she never fell in love with me. I had rescued her and I got her all better and everything, but I knew I wasn't the one for her. But then she finally met the one, and it was clear from the very start. And I was so happy for her, and she and they are so very happy now. But she was a white pit bull, and I named her after the moon, Hina, the Hawaiian moon goddess. So let's see what you get over here, what they want you to know. Something flip? Nope. Sounded like it. All right, let's see here. Oh, they're talking to you. Time to move away. Came out first. And then Father came out. Eef. Envy came out. Share what you have and be generous came out. Cousin. Negativity will be brought back to you. So do you have a cousin that's jealous of you? Envious, actually. Envy's worse than just jealousy. Envy gets to the poisonous part where they think that what you have is not only something they would like to have, but something that they should try to take away from you. You have no family. Oh. Yeah, I have a brother, but he's thousands of miles away, so whatever the distance is, it's a long day. It's almost 12 hours of driving at once. Time to move away. Where are you? Are you far away from your brother, or time to move away? Anything else for Chaley? Heart. That's landing next to time to move away. It'll be good for your heart, maybe? I don't know. Oh. Are you guarding your heart? Because the defensive card came out after heart. Months. Me and my little brother are 14 months apart. Be a listener, advisor, shoulder, offer a hug, share your love. Are you the oldest, or is he the oldest? Storm's coming. Sunshine. So there's a storm coming, but there will be sunshine right after. Sunshine is landing next to cousin. It's so funny the sunshine came out right after storm. You're the oldest. Me too, the big sister. Epiphany. After sunshine. So the light has shone on something that was in the darkness, or will. Anything else for Chaley? Yes. Absolutely. Alright. Anything else for Chaley? Cigar. So this is in line with time to move away and heart. Cigar. I don't know. I'm just a puppet over here. And then after that, time to walk away. After cigar and next to defensive in the same line with father. Which time to move away is above father. Father, there's a father figure of some sort around you that you need to get away from. Might be the donor. Plant medicine came out next. It's landing next to the be a listener, advisor, shoulder, offer a hug, share your love card, and then tell somebody you love them. That's landing next to the storm that's coming, and share what you have and be generous. Oh, I need a drink. Something. Cigar. Whenever I see that card, I think of, well, either somebody smokes them, but you know how like back in the whatever days when people would have a baby and they would they would have a cigar if it would like pass out a cigar for the baby or whatever because they had a baby. Don't have one. Kiss your ass. Who's talking about Daniel? Who is Daniel? All right. Let's see what else comes out. Thank you, Creator Source Love, for bringing messages from our spirit guides and ancestors for Chaley. Next to Sunshine and Cousin comes out, see a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I don't offer med. This is for entertainment purposes only. Discord app or Discord came out. Oh my goodness, my stomach. Auntie came out next. Auntie. Money stolen came out, and that's landing next to time to walk away. Always be fair and honest with others came out next. Follow your bliss, listen to your heart is coming out after that, and next to tell somebody you love them. I'm sorry that I lied to people about who you really are. It's coming out next, and that's in the same line with auntie. Somebody that you think of like an aunt, or someone who has that title. Anything else? Tarot Oracle card reader came out next. Sell the house is landing next to auntie. Different language or culture is next. And then career change. Anything else for the highest good for Chaley, from her ancestors and spirit guides? Right, let me move these. We're going to need that space. Mercy. Career change is followed by spend a day or 7 alone, meditating, fast on water only, connect with source. Next, that's landing next to follow your bliss. Listen to your heart. Storm's coming. So you're going to have to weather a storm. Connect with source through that. Check in with your doctor. Make sure everything's okay. There's a surprise here. Release the story of any kind of sick or how poor or any kind of negative story, and start telling the story of oh, okay, well, how about that? Huh. Spirit is amazing, right? Telling a story with some pieces of paper with words. Okay, after a surprise and release the story of how sick you are or how poor you are or how downtrodden, and tell the story of healing and recovery and joy. Like, tell yourself the good stories. Picture the best possible outcomes. Whenever you say something negative, tell yourself out loud, no, delete that. This is the story, and tell the good story. That's also landing next to auntie and sell the house. So maybe she's one of those poor me people. Maybe she smokes cigars in private. We got new car came out. That's landing next to different language or culture and money stolen. Bliss came out next, and that's landing next to career change after a new car. And then next, what needs to end is landing next to that. Spend some time alone and meditate. Maybe you need to, and then the next card says go back home. Oh. Sorry, I got him out of order. Bliss is next to different language or culture. New card is next to selling the house. What needs to end is next to career change. And then go back home is next to spending some time alone meditating. Figure out where your home is and go there. Follow your bliss. Listen to your heart. And last card, yes is the answer. Next to surprise, underneath go back home and see a doctor and sunshine. Oh, different language or culture. Maybe this is something that you're going to do, like advocate for people more than just him. You need to look into plant medicine for helping them deal with their issues, please. Hopefully that helped. Can't do what until you're 92? What, go back home? Oh. what does that mean? You're a warrior. That's right. Oh. They mean planetarily or maybe even inwardly, like where they keep saying like spend some time alone, because it's in the same thing with following your bliss and listening to your heart. So maybe there's something that you need to go back to within yourself, something that you used to do, something that is your bliss that you need to get back to doing. You got bliss twice. I mean, literally. You got to follow your bliss, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Do not listen to anybody else. Listen to your heart. Always tune in. Go within, go within, go within. Don't listen to anybody else. Their path is not your path, and they cannot tell you what Source and you planned before you came here for this adventure. Thank you for coming back. Well, no, yeah, I know what you're saying. Trust and believe. I know what you mean. There's been a few times I've begged to go back home. Please just come get me. This place is horrible. These people. But then I run across one that's actually worth being here for, or two, or three, or a handful, and then you're like, well, okay. I guess I'll stay for a few more years. But I'm not coming back. Oops, I did it wrong. I'm not coming back after this. This is my last journey here. If it gets much worse than this, which historically speaking, it always does, I don't want to see it. I don't want to be here for anything worse than this. After this, it's too late for them and I have to walk away. Is anyone else here? You were told last night that this is not your last trip. See, I don't even know if it's... I know when I say... So this is how I know. This is how psychic I am. When I say it's something that... Even in jest, if it's a lie, when I say it, I feel like I'm telling a lie. Like when I just said, this is my last trip here. I do not want to come back. It felt like a lie. Which tells me, dagnabbit, I'm coming back too. There better be more ice cream next time. Can't do it. Can't do it. No. Well, I guess we gotta do what we gotta do because of who we work for, why we are what we are. What the whole thing is all about, right? So they let you know you're doing something wrong and you're not going to change it. That doesn't make any sense. So, oh no, are you going against about this? Is this whole thing something that's against your ancestors? Oh, what? Now listen. Listen. They can see things you can't. My ear just popped when I said that. As much as you don't want, your ancestors don't want you standing by him. So you've really got to figure out things like, this is what gets me about that whole situation with the ancestors is, like my grandma, like she only ever wanted the best for me. And so if she had become aware of something that I didn't know about, that was causing me harm, she would tell me. She would tell me, and then she would help me. She would help me get away from it. So I have to wonder if you don't go back to the last reading we did and see what that says. Like, maybe there's only a certain, like, that you're here for a season and not for a lifetime kind of a thing. Like, you need to do what you can to help, but don't be so embroiled in it, maybe, and remove your emotions a little bit or something. Come back to yourself, come back home to yourself more, be more aware of, like, what's not being said, what you're not aware of. There's something that you're not aware of. Why would they say that? Why would your biggest cheerleaders, they said you were supposed to help him, but then maybe not throw your whole life away for it? Could that be it? Because I don't know, like, I don't know how in depth you have to go or what is all involved, or if you're making changes and going against your own bliss, your own heart, to be there for someone else when you're not really supposed to do that. Like, if it's not for your highest good to continue helping, then you have to walk away, because what happens is, no, he's not a demon. He may have an oppression or a partial possession or something, but he's not a demon. He may have one, or one may have him, I should say. Oh, I want to get you some song messages. I forgot to do them. See if they have a song message for you. Thank you to Chaley's ancestors and spirit guides for being the love and bringing the truth always. Living on Love, Alan Jackson. Superpower, Adam Lambert. Take Me Now, David Gates. Stuck on You, Lionel Richie. And Fix You, Coldplay. Then, On My Own, Patti LaBelle featuring Michael Jackson. Then, Cross Me, Ed Sheeran featuring Chance the Rapper and PNB Rock. And then last one on side A, Fireflies, Owl City. Then, side B, Smokin' by Boston. Would that cigar be a blunt by any chance? New Kid in Town, Eagles. He Wasn't Man Enough, Tony Braxton. Lightning Crashes by Live. Where Is the Love, Black Eyed Peas. Scandalous, Prince. F You by Pigeons Playing Ping Pong. And last song, Satellite by Guster. Go listen to these. Some of these are some of my favorites. Even some of these are from my childhood, even like 2 in a row. What are the odds of that? So, I don't know. I love music. Singing is good for you. Get the lyrics versions. Sing them. Sing them. Read the words. Figure out what they want you to get from it. Yes. Music has been therapy for me my entire life. Like, literally, it's a means of communication from spirit, from all of my parents have passed on. So, a lot of times when I get in the car, my mom likes to pipe in right away with a song that she used to play on the stereo when I was a little girl as soon as I start the car. I'm like, hi, Mom, because we're going for a ride together again, obviously. She gets to pick the music again, obviously. You saw Rez last night? I don't know who that is. I'm going to have to look it up. I'm going to write that down. I love new music. I was just telling my best friend, we've been friends for like 25 years. And I was telling her, I said, remember back in the good old days when you used to discover new music and you would send it to me? Like, she's got all these new music interests and she's never shared them with me at all. And it makes me wonder, who is she sharing that stuff with then? Am I even her best friend anymore? That's what. Because I don't even get new music from her, and she's going and seeing bands that I've never heard of. So obviously there's a disconnect. Subtronics. Is that like, that's like that electronic music? I'm gonna look that up too. EDM. Awesome. I don't know if I do or not because I'll have to look it up. I might have heard it and not know the name of it or who they are. Because my taste is widely varied through multiple centuries. But I'm only 27. Oh wait, that still counts. We're only 24 years into this century. Millennium. Beautiful creatures. I'm running out of room. Awesome. Yes. The other night I had Friday night after the live event went kind of weird. Like the energy shifted all at once and I got this weird headache and inside my head I questioned it. I was like, what in the world? And I heard, just shut it down. So I just shut it down. We didn't do any personal readings because luckily they don't make me suffer with someone who's come in just to bring the negativity like that. Oh, you live in a place where there's a lot of live music? Oh, I love live music. There's nothing here where I live. And when I say nothing, there's nothing. Utah, that's where I can never remember some things. I'm sorry, I forgot you said Utah before. I remember now that I see it. Wow. Yeah, I'm in South Carolina. You know what they don't have in South Carolina? Other than at the coastline. That doesn't count because it's ocean. It's the ocean that causes it there. It's not the South Carolina. Because the South Carolina doesn't have any fun in it. Only sun. It's the ocean that causes the fun out there. Turns out. I didn't know that before I came here. I didn't even know that before I bought this place. I only discovered it after it was too late. That's what happens when you trust the wrong people. You get a different idea of what things are actually about than what they actually are. Rose-colored glasses, kind of. It's too late. I'm actually 50 years old. I'll be 51 in December. I just look young because I'm swimming in the love all the time, and it's very rejuvenating. Plus, I've cleaned up my diet and stuff like that. But, yep. All right, you guys. Well, I guess there's no one else still here. So the sun is out. My dog likes digging holes. I think I'm going to take her outside and let her dig a hole. Maybe I will. It wouldn't be the first time I've done something like that. I haven't dated anyone for a long time either, though. I'm just being over here, healing everything, trying to figure out why I keep running into people who just aren't real, aren't truthful, aren't good to me, aren't, like, it's like test after test, and I just don't understand why. So I'm hermiting a little bit right now, a whole lot right now. Yeah. The last guy I was with, in any kind of a serious capacity, was 15 years younger than me. And after that relationship, I have not had another relationship. So I haven't actually gotten over it yet. I don't think. Not over it yet. Yeah, I haven't healed whatever everything that happened, because a lot happened in association with that. A lot. Yeah, so my guides were telling me to walk away from this guy over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I didn't listen, and therefore I was abused and mistreated and used and stolen from, and other terrible things happened that I will not discuss in a public forum in that relationship. And so, and even after I ended it, like, I thought we were friends too, you know, after that. So I was stupid more than once. But they kept telling me that this is enough, this is enough. Don't let them keep treating me like this. This is enough, this is enough. On an entire friend group. I kept hearing it and I ignored it. I was like, no, they really like me. They really want to be my friend. No, they didn't. They were just using me, pretending to like me. Like, it's weird. My Venus is in Capricorn. My moon is in Scorpio. They forgot your pineapple on your pizza because they knew that pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. I have a Scorpio moon. I'm not sure where else it is in my chart. Let me see. I don't. Do I have my chart in here? You know what I need to find is someone who is good with like the astrology and all of that, and see what these things mean for me, because I have no idea. Did I put it in there? No. I can't find it. Oh. You're making me hungry. Now I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. Had my mushroom coffee and then I had lemonade. But it's getting to be that time, I reckon. So I'm going to be back on later on tonight, you guys. I'm pretty sure they're going to make me come on this evening for the just a general whatever comes out reading. Probably about, well, it might be late for me. It's probably going to be late for me. What is it, after 2 o'clock now? Shoot, it might end up being one of those midnight readings. General collective later. Alright, you guys, I'm sending you all kinds of love and hugs and healing for whoever this may find later too, you know. Sending you kisses. Mwah. Get out there and tell someone you love them. Say the important things that need to be said. I just looked up there and it said 113333. Oh, goodness. Now I'll see you guys. Oh, don't forget to drink plenty of water. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. You're welcome. I'll see you soon.